Hey guys, Rick with Gunner's Firearms Restoration. Today we're going to be showing you how to take a 1911 and get rid of this sharp corner on the mainspring housing by installing a bobtail. What you have to do is actually tear the gun down, put in your new bobtail, and then punch a new hole and cut the gun to fit. I'll show you how to do all that. Okay, now that we've got the gun tore all the way apart, what we're going to need is a 5/32 drill bit, a jig, and your new bobtail. Okay, once you get your jig on your drill press, make sure that you apply pressure towards the back of the frame. That way you ensure that your holes come out in the right place. Once you're ready, you power up and you slowly just apply pressure until you punch all the way through the jig. Okay, now that we've got the new hole punched and we make sure that our new bobtail mainspring housing fits, we're going to start removing material. We're going to take this corner off completely off of both sides of the frame, and to do that I like to use a high-speed Dremel cutoff wheel. Take a little bit off of each side, working your way down. When you get close, you stop. We're going to change tools. Okay, as you can see, we've got most of the material removed just using a high-speed cutoff wheel with a Dremel tool. Next, we're going to take a file to it and clean it up. We've worked this side, the right side, down quite a bit to where we're almost flush. We've made sure that we're pretty close to level here, but we've got to maintain this radius all the way around. So we'll go ahead and finish this side and get it to the same level as this one. Then we'll pull the mainspring housing back out and do just a little bit more polishing up and refitting to make sure that we keep this amount of distance all the way around. But we've got to be careful that we do not get into this pinhole, because if you get into the pinhole, then you've ruined the frame and you either have to have it welded and repaired or start over with a new gun. Now, we've done our final fit. Everything's good. We've got both sides matching and equal. Everything blends. So now we're going to take like 400 grit sandpaper and clean this up, clean up both edges to take away any traces of file marks. Okay guys, now we've got the bobtail in. We've got everything looking good. Now we've got to fit the grips to the frame, because the factory grips have this corner on it from the factory mainspring housing. So what we're going to do, take a pencil, just put your new grips or your factory grips, whichever, set them on the gun, take a pencil and just scribe around, giving yourself an index mark, remembering that you have to be able to make sure you maintain this clearance all the way around. So we know that this is about 1/8 of an inch, so our mark is going to be about 1/8 of an inch short. So whenever you start cutting or sanding, you've got to make sure that you go past that mark. And just take your time and double check as you go. Now we've got the grips fixed. All we have to do now is just recolor everything. This particular gun, since it does have rosewood grips on it, they'll stay the same color. All I need to do is put a little oil and finish on them. They'll be great. The gun itself, the customer wants the frame to remain black. So this gun will actually get a coat of black Duracoat. I'm a certified Duracoat finisher, so we'll take care of this one. I'll show you the finished product in just a few minutes. Alrighty, here's the finished product. This is what we're looking for. Everything's nice and rounded, everything's smooth, good finish on all of it. Everything's done, ready to go. I hope you found this video helpful. If there's any questions, anything I can help you with, give me a holler. This is Rick.